So look, obviously this is a hearing over so-called sanctuary cities. A lot of the tension that we've seen to this point has come between the 4 Democratic mayors that we have seen and some of the Republican members of Congress who, of course, make up this committee. But this moment in particular came between a Republican member of Congress, Chair Jim Commer, and Democratic member of Congress, Ayanna Pressley, as she tried to enter into the record an article noting the crime rates of immigrants versus those of citizens, and this is what happened.
Mr. Chair, can I have several articles. I need to enter them. Let me just go ahead with what the articles are. What they speak to.
What's the next article?
Let me proceed. Data from Texas shows that U.S.-born Americans commit more rape and murder than immigrants.
Listen, this trend of you all trying to get thrown out of committee so you can get on MSNBC is going to end. We're not going to put up with it.
This is my procedural right as a member of this committee
you can
to
go,
enter documents
you can go with
into the
Mr.
record.
Frost and Mr. Green.
I'm reclaiming my time.
That's
you
what
do
you
not
want.
Get to
No.
dictate
Ms. Presley,
how
I've been
I
very,
recite the
I have
articles
been
for
very
the
accommodating
record.
to you. Mr. Superjohn,
And I
start
take
the
particular
clock.
umbrage
Start
as a
the clock.
survivor of
No,
sexual violence.
Go.
I will enter
Order.
into the record. This is my right. Thank you.
No.
So I will say, overall, the hearing has never gotten to that level, but obviously one of the more intense interactions we've seen over the course of this. I should mention, too, yes, this is a hearing about so-called sanctuary cities. There's not really a single definition of it, but it's essentially jurisdictions that don't always cooperate with federal immigration actions depending on the situation. And in large part, what we've heard from these mayors is while there are some instances of migrants committing crimes, some of them violent, some of them after having been held in local police custody, these mayors have argued that overall their cities have been safer as a result of these policies, of their current policies, citing drops in murder over the past few years, which of course corresponds with their respective influxes of migrants as well. Those are some of the numbers that we've heard cited by these mayors. But again, they also made a point to emphasize that while they don't necessarily comply with every ICE detainer request, for example, they do comply with ICE warrants, and they have been very clear about citing the differences between those two situations.